still there. A lot of people don't know what deforestation is. And I mentioned that because my father, he raised us as a unit. Trees don't grow alone. Deforestation is.
What up, y'all? Welcome to the channel and welcome to the video, man. Um, with this video, I want to shine some light on Gary Antuanne Russell, man. He one of my favorite guys at 140, if not the favorite guy. The guy I fuck with the most out of all the 140 pounders when it comes to like Josh Taylor, those type of guys. I feel like Gary Antuanne Russell would smash Josh Taylor. I feel like he'll be a lot of those guys in that division. I feel like maybe his toughest fight, maybe Regis Prograis, if Regis can even still make 140. You know what I'm saying? Because plus I ain't been seeing that much of Regis Prograis. And it seemed like Antuanne, man, he just shooting up like a rocket, man. He got his brother right there in the background, Gary Russell. And, man, like he just said, man, they move as a unit. That's how he raised by their father. And you got to respect that. I fucks with that. Like, rest in peace to their father and their brother Batman. That's my dog Batman, man. Rest in peace to Batman, bro. We ain't forget about you over here, bro. Long live Batman. But yeah, man, this interview with Brian Custer, man. If you don't know by now, Brian Custer, when it comes to the mainstream guys, Brian Custer pretty much put on the best interviews out of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially for Showtime, he I ain't gonna say he start shit, but he kind of like, he say shit that fans, I'm not sure if he watch videos or not, but he say a lot of stuff that fans be wanting to know. And he know how to get it about a fighter when you want you to speak on a certain topic. But Antuanne Russell said he ready to smash this dude he about to fight. I don't really know who this guy is, but he said he gonna smash. He ready to run through the 140 division, clean it out. He said you want to clean that motherfucker out like a gutter. That's what he said. Antuanne, man, I believe he can do it, man. The boy got the perfect style for a lot of these niggas who love using their athleticism to get them through fights. He got the type of style to fuck you up. Him and Jerron Ennis, he beat Jerron Ennis in amateurs, but that was the amateurs. Jerron Ennis say that, I heard his take on it. He said that, he always had a pro style. In the amateurs, they want you to throw a lot of punches and shit like that. But I think in a lot of fights, they want you to throw a lot of punches too. But, they're in two different weight divisions. So until Gary go up or some shit like that, I won't really match them up like that. Try to pit them against each other. But for the rest of the niggas at 140, I want to see the smoke. Because I believe he that nigga. I ain't going to fake it. Like, I really do. You know what I'm saying? I want to see when Devin Haney move up to 140, I want to see him get it in with Gary. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know when I be saying shit like, these niggas that like to utilize the ring, pop shot and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? who good ass boxers, don't get me wrong, but them niggas don't throw a whole hell of a lot of punches. And Antuanne the type of nigga, I mean, he the type of fighter that come in and he ain't wasting punches to the head. He going to the body. He trying to get on the inside because he's a short guy. He got short arms, so he got the type of style where it's almost like some Sean Porter shit, but he just got more skill than what Sean Porter. It look a little more cleaner. He ain't headbutting you. He ain't elbowing you. But he's still bringing that pressure on you. And he seemed like he got that dog. I fucks with Antuanne, man. He just came off of a tough fight last fight. Did his thing, came out on top. And I think he ready for the top. He on the fast track. I feel like if, I don't know this for a fact, I feel like if Gary Russell has some kind of vengeance and, hate certain things about boxing and certain people held things back from him, I feel like Antuanne is the one that can make all that shit up. Because all it takes is one of the family. If you got a big ass family or a whole bunch of brothers and sisters, you know, the odds is greater for at least one to get up through the door. That's all that matters. At least one other, you know, then his pops just died. That's extra motivation. You know what I'm saying? And his pops passed all the knowledge, boxing knowledge to them anyway. So I feel like having Gary Russell in his corner, perfect. Ain't nothing like having your oldest brother in your corner. So I feel like that's some real shit. And he know a lot about boxing. So he ain't like he got some rinky dink ass motherfucking trainer or some shit. He got Gary Russell. So he got it made for him to be the superstar he say he is. I believe it. I believe that nigga definitely a future superstar. You know what I'm saying? Because he just got that style. It ain't boring to watch. And like I said, a lot of guys, you know, for instance, I know Chris Cobra fight at 30, but you know, his type of style. Antuanne run through his ass, bro, and knock his bitch ass out, bro. And facts. Josh Taylor, he lost that fight versus Collateral. Collateral damage, man. That nigga lost that fight. Russell will come in there and smash on him. Take them belts. You know, they cheated Collateral, but it is what it is. You know, we know how this boxing shit go, man. I think Antuanne can take that shit from him. You know, who else at 140? Yeah, Jose Ramirez, which I heard he about to fight. Who they say he about to fight? They said something like Conor Ben or some shit. They said he about to fight somebody. I'm not sure who, but if he trying to stay at 140, he can get the smoke too. That's why I hate Mikey left, because I wanted to see Mikey fight the 140 pounder where he belong. But, you know, he did all that extra shit and did some, you know, cloud chasing, act like he was going to really bring the smoke just so he can get that check, playing on the Mexican versus black fan base. So he wanted to do his little thing with that because he knew Earl was a nigga who had the biggest black fan base and Mexican fan base. So he felt like they meshed them together. They'd come out what they come out. And they did, but it was more on Earl's behalf for coming up with, you know, all the people and shit. So he was just scouting it, and he felt like he was too smart, but I feel like he should stay at 140, you know, because sometimes a whole bunch of checks better than one just big-ass check, but he just wanted to cash out because he ain't had that much aspirations to be in his boxing shit. Even his brother said he lacked hunger, so it is what it is on that. But Antuanne, man, I want to see him with some of those guys, man. Mix that shit up. Mix up that 140 division. That shit looking boring right now. You know what I'm saying? I know Dev finna go up to that motherfucker. Devin Haney, I know T.O. finna go up to that motherfucker. So, yeah. Mix that shit up like that. Get Josh Taylor in there. What the fuck he doing, man? What's up? You know, I'm starting to think niggas don't want to smoke with Antuanne because they see his style. They like, man, it's going to be hard dealing with that motherfucker. I know it is. He going to fuck you up. Yeah, man, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm banking on him, bro. This is my top fight at 140. You know what I'm saying? Period. Let's see a little bit more.
A method and a word to get used when they hacking down the forest to set up shop for whatever establishment there is about to be placed there. Trees are studs. They not.
Not only that, I got one more thing to say. You can tell niggas solid individual in their school by their pops and, you know, shit like that. So it's another thing I like about them. They don't do that clout chasing ass shit on some Ryan Garcia type shit. You know, they don't really be on it. And Gary Russell and Devin Haney almost fight. You know, a whole bunch of bullshit happened with that. I feel like Antuanne can make up for that shit. You know, he can get it in. Like, what's up? You talking shit to my big brother, nigga? I'm around your age, nigga. Let's get it. That's the type of shit I want to see. But y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You ain't subscribed already. And I'm out, y'all. Deuces.